Okay, here is, and I think this is a 65. John was saying a 64, but I don't think so. But guys, check this out. Oh, it's been sitting for a while. And here is our huge rat nest, and here's a little more over here. And yeah, I don't know, I don't see any wires that appear to be chewed completely off, and there's not a lot of wires to this truck. It's a pretty simple engine. Here's a ton of rat turds. How about that? That's pretty nice. But I'm sure once we get all that off of there, it'll look pretty good. I spoke with John this morning, and we made a deal to meet on Monday. He's going to look for the title this weekend, and we're going to meet Monday and do a deal on this old truck. I just wanted to make sure I document this rat nest for posterity, because it's pretty impressive. That is pretty impressive. This is what happens when a car sits outside for 2 years. So anyway, we're going to pull this shut and take a quick walk around. So the owner says he thinks it's a 64, but from what I've looked at online, this looks like either a 65 or a 66. I can look in the glove box and see if there's any paperwork. But here it is. This is the passenger side. I mean, there's no major dents in the metal or anything. He told me this used to be a bright yellow truck, and he did a quick Mako black paint job on it because he couldn't stand the yellow. We couldn't get the driver's door open. The latch seems to be messed up somehow. But he said he had done the interior, and the seat, looks really nice. I don't think rats have gotten in here yet. I hope not. To destroy the seat, but I mean, the seat looks really good for sitting outside for a couple of years. So let me just look in the glove box real quick. Well, I'll do that when I pause, and if I find something, I'll let you know. I'm going to go around to the other side here. Okay, so we've seen the passenger side. Here's the back. And John, the guy that owns it, said he did red oak wood bed in here. The engine and the transmission were both rebuilt about 2.5 years ago. And he kind of ran out of place to store things, and his wife got on his case, and he had to get it out of the house. He lives in Tucson, so he brought it down here where he works, and this is where it has sat. Let's take a look at inside. We can't get this door open right now. We'll have to figure that out. But got a 4-speed on the floor. Nice plain little dash. I mean, everything looks pretty nice. It's just too bad it's sat, but we're going to try to rescue it. And here's the spare tire carrier right there. But I mean, overall, it may have a couple of little dings in it and stuff, but I'm sure when this washes up, it'll look pretty nice. And we're definitely going to get that rat nest out of there. I'm going to pause for a second and see if I can find something in the glove box that gives us the year. Stand by. Okay, we've got the sun coming right in from the window, so I'm going to hold this down low. So here's all the heater box, blower box. Here's your 4-speed. Got a couple aftermarket gauges down here. I don't know, headlights, wipers, cigarette lighter. And then up here, it's hard to show it because of the sun coming in the window. What a nice little dash, and he's put on a aftermarket steering wheel and with an 8-ball suicide deal there. So anyway, we can't get this driver's door open right now, so I'm going to roll it up and we'll get out of here. I might do one more little walk around before we end the video. Hang on. Okay, just gonna close it up. I mean, it's dusty and dirty from sitting out here. I think it'll clean up pretty nice. It's, I mean, it's not perfect, but that we didn't expect it to be. So here goes this door. And I don't know if you want to lock this side, Jonathan.
Yeah.
So while he locks the door, we'll go around one more time. Back here and show you the whole thing. Yeah, there she is. Jonathan is not the owner, but he's a friend of the owner. John is the owner. Jonathan is a different person. So yeah, we got a huge pack rat nest in there that's got to go. He says he's cleaned it out several times, taken the rats a few miles away, and they just come back. And I said, how do you know they're the same ones? And he said, well, we painted the tail on one of them and painted it orange. And sure enough, a couple of days later, after he, have a heart trap, trapped them live and took them and released them, boom, 2 days, they're back. So anyway, this is the next project. You can see right here, sun's right in our face, but Dodge. All right, guys, this is the next project. I'll get this uploaded and share it with y'all. Thanks.